I can record this. Okay, yeah, so this is recording. So this is like my first recorded one too. I should have gotten all that, but I totally forgot about that because I'm just an amateur. But basically, I just wanted to talk about excuses because it's something that I think is going to 125% come up in your business. It's something that everyone comes to me and says like, oh, well, my team isn't working. Oh, nobody wants these products. Oh, I'm not getting any interaction. Oh, I'm posting so much, but nobody wants to join me. All of this stuff. And I kind of just wanted to go over the fact that all of those excuses are actual BS, because the people at the top of the company, they've gotten to the top because people want these products. They've gotten to the top because people have joined their team. They've gotten to the top because they've made time. They've gotten to the top because you cannot get to the top without a working team. At some point, like, yes, you can make it pretty far. I made it to Diamond basically by myself. Okay, you can make it pretty far without people, but you cannot get to the top without people wanting this with you. Okay, so if you say nobody wants this, nobody wants extra money, nobody wants the products, that is just a lie. That's a story that you're telling to yourself to make you feel better about the fact that you haven't had success yet. So like, yeah, I don't know. I'm basically just like going over excuses. But so that's like, and I think that's something like, I feel like right there, like that kind of just wipes out a lot of your excuses. Like, I don't have time. Nobody wants these products. Nobody wants to join. Well, what are you doing in your business? How many people are you messaging a day? If you message me and say nobody wants these products and you've only messaged 15 people the entire day, and that's what you've come to the conclusion of, I just might not even answer, because you need to message more people than that, because not everybody is going to say yes. And the more no's that you get, the closer you are to your yes. The closer you are to finding someone that wants these products, the closer you are to finding someone that is interested in this opportunity. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. And I'm going to say this like about like upselling too, is like the fact that like, if you don't ask someone, if you don't say, hey, I have this amazing product that I think you would love, would you want to hear about it? And if you never like put that in their mind, the answer is going to be no. Like, I had to be reached out to in order to do this business. Okay. Like I was not all gung ho on messaging someone like right off the bat and being like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Someone had to message me. The conversation that we had, it was like pulling teeth. I did not seem interested, even though I knew that I was. And they asked me if I wanted to do this, and they asked me if I wanted to make extra money. And I said yes. And now I'm a freaking double diamond. That would have never happened if someone didn't ask me. Okay. So, and that's the same with like your friends and things. Like, this business is a blessing. Like, this business, like someone said, like, someone was saying to me earlier, like, oh, I don't feel comfortable recruiting people. Okay. Me neither. I'm excited to help change people's lives, because that's what this does. Whether they do something in the business or not, that is completely and solely up to them. The one thing that is your job in this business, that's your obligation, is to ask people, to say, hey, I have these amazing products. Hey, I have this amazing opportunity that I think that you would love. I think you would be so good at this business. Like, I think this could change your life. Like, I know you're struggling with this. I know you might not have the $99 to join, but do you trust me? Like, trust me on this. Like, this is going to change your life. And that's just what you have to start doing. You have to be so fearless with that. And in the very beginning, what I always did was, because I messaged everyone in my warm market, which was everyone from high school, and high school people are not nice. They are not nice about this. And so when I was first messaging people, like, I don't even know what I was saying. Honestly, it was probably just crap. But whenever I messaged someone, I literally had to sing to I sang it to myself, but I'm just going to say that I said it to myself to like not sound weird. But I literally said, like, you're giving people an opportunity. So when I was messaging people saying, hey, do you want to be a product model? And then telling them about the products and the opportunity, I'm giving them an opportunity I'm opening a door for them that was closed before. Okay. So asking is literally opening it. Like, you have no idea. Like, you could, like, if you see someone walking like down the street or something, or if you see someone on Instagram and you think they would be amazing at this business, but you're too nervous to ask them for whatever reason, whether it's, oh, they haven't expressed interest, oh, they don't really care, oh, I know them and I don't want it to seem like I'm recruiting them. That could be your next freaking ambassador diamond. Okay? Like, that could be your next ambassador diamond, and you're missing out on it because you're nervous to ask. Never be nervous to ask. Never be nervous. Like, never think that you're annoying anyone. You're never annoying anyone. If someone says that you are, then cool. If they block you, they just block their own blessings. I heard Kiana say that one time, and like literally, like that is so true. Like you're just blocking your own blessings. And that's just how you have to think of it. Like you are blessing people's timeline with this opportunity. Another thing that I wanted to say, and this is something that I've gone off of since the very freaking beginning of my business. I think I heard, I can't remember, it was like a top income earner. Something that she said was take quitting off the table. And when I say this, I mean that if you see a check that's only $32, which is what my first check was, take quitting off the table. Keep going, because the more you work, the more you stay in this business, the more you're consistent every day. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you're not going to make $1,000 a month, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. Like, guys, that's what you can make in this freaking business. You are not going to make that if you quit after your first check. I get like the top leaders of the entire company, the number one earners of the entire company, their first check was $52. And if they quit, they would not be making $150,000 a month. I'm just saying that's a stretch. Like that's like really far up there, but like they never quit and they kept going. If they quit after their check was $52, they would still be on food stamps, you guys. Like they would still be in food stamp lines. So you just have to remember, like, you just have to think about, like, if you quit, you have no idea what opportunities you're missing out on. You have no idea how many lives, like, you could be changing that you just quit on. You're quitting on a team, too. If you have people underneath you, you're quitting on them. They trusted you. They depended on you to join this business. And even if they're not working, like, you're still quitting on someone, you know? And so that's one thing that stuck with me since the very beginning is take quitting off the table. Because I know that if I quit after my $32 check that I had my first time, I would not be making $5,000 a month right now. Okay? Like, I would not be making that. And I think that's just super important to know, because there's some people that haven't gotten their first check, and guess what? They might be disappointed in their first check. But it all comes with building. This business is literally building brick by brick by brick. Customer by loyal customer by loyal customer, distributor by distributor. Like, it is literally just a constant building process. And the more you build, the more successful you're going to be, the more lives you're going to change, the more money you're going to make. And that's just how it is. You can't create a castle by just throwing it out there and being like, oh, I guess it's made. Like, you have to lay a brick down every single day, brick by brick. And that comes with consistency too, which I've only ever heard ever on Zooms. Consistency is key. If you are not consistent every day, people are going to think you're wishy-washy. And I say this to all my distributors. People are going to think you're wishy-washy, and they're not going to join you. If you are nervous to post about this because you're scared of what people think, how do you think the person that is thinking about joining you is going to feel? Oh, well, you know, she doesn't really post about it that much. She must not be. Like, guys, I scream from the freaking rooftops that I'm in this business. I post every freaking day. Do you think I care? Do you really think I care what people think anymore? No. Because you know what? My consistency is going to pay off. The people that have been watching me for months and months and months are going to join me because they see that I am proud of what I do. I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. And that's something that you guys have to you have to understand, that is like the people that are mean to you, like a nasty person, and Tiffany Herr said this, a nasty person is a nasty person regardless. It doesn't matter if you're in this business. It doesn't matter if you're a waitress. It doesn't matter what you're in. A nasty person is a nasty person. And if they are going to be rude to you about this business, if they are going to say something negative about this, you do not need them in your life, because you don't need nasty people in your life. Okay? Like, I lost friends from this business. Why? I couldn't tell you. Like, honestly, like, I really couldn't tell you. But when you do something different, people are going to have something to say about it. And there's going to be people that are going to be positive about it, and there's people that are going to be negative about it. And you need to focus your energy on the people that are positive about what you're doing. Because I need to put this on mute. But you need to be positive about with the people that are encouraging you. That is what you need to focus on, is the people that are being positive about this. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I wanted to say is self-development is so huge. I get texts every day, and they're negative. They're like, oh, well, this person isn't doing this. My team isn't working. This is so frustrating, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing I say back, have you done personal development? Because if they did, they would not be complaining. They would be finding a way to either fix their situation or make it into a positive situation. Oh, my team isn't working. Okay, my response, go find new people. You don't want to drag dead weight. I never want to drag dead weight. I want people that want to, like, if I'm running in a race and I have to drag like a dead weight behind me, do you think that's going to be easy to do? No, it's going to be difficult, and I'm going to be tired. Like, that's going to tire me out so much more than if, oh gosh, I can't even think of an analogy. Like, if I was in like a bike race, okay, let's just say a bike race, and I had someone biking with me. I don't know, whatever. I'm not good at analogies yet, whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Like, if like you want someone running with you, you don't want, okay, yeah, just running. We'll just say running. That just makes way more sense. You want someone running with you. And so if they're not running, you don't want them. Okay. And, you know, you never know, like sometimes like some people join and it's just not their time. And then they come back and they're like, okay, I'm ready. Other times people just don't want this. People just quit on themselves. And you cannot do anything about that. And another thing that I will say is no matter how I used to send so many long texts in the beginning, you guys, like I used to send so many long texts trying to convince people to stay, trying to convince people not to quit, that they're worthy of more, all of this stuff. I just want to let you know that you cannot motivate anyone to do this. You cannot motivate anyone to do this. I don't care how long your text messages are. I don't care if you call them, FaceTime them, whatever it is, you cannot motivate them. And that was a really hard thing for me to get because I would keep sending long text after long text after long text. Like, oh my gosh, like you can do this. Like you got it. Like it doesn't matter what I say. What matters is what they want. Because if I care about their dreams more than they do, we have a problem. And that's not going to work. Okay, so you don't want to drag dead weight. So if you have a team that's not working, cool. Bye. Find new people. Guys, like I've enrolled so many, I can't even tell you how many people are in my downline, but I work with the people that want to work. I don't drag dead weight because that is just tiring and that is not going to get me anywhere in my business. And guess what? When I'm dragging that dead weight, eventually that rope that you're dragging them with, that's going to break and they're going to end up quitting anyways. So even if you have to drag them through every single promotion or get them to do everything or like, you know, like whatever it is, like that's going to break and they're going to quit, period, point blank, because they need to be self-motivated and self-disciplined. And if they're not, they will not survive in this business. Like they will not survive. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, okay. So when it comes to messaging and posting, some people say, oh, I messaged, you know, like 100 people and only 10 people responded. Okay. Well, 10 people right there, you have 10 potentials, but those other 90 people, those are 90 seeds that you just planted. You just planted something in their head, either about the product or the opportunity, whichever one you talked about. They're going to go look at your page. So that's another thing that we'll talk about. You need to make sure you're posting opportunity posts. They're going to go look at your page. They're going to see what you're about. They're going to look at the products, and guess what? They will start watching you. When I was like first interested in this, I followed like 6 or 8 It Works distributors on my page, and I never ever liked a single picture ever. I never messaged them. I never commented, nothing. I was just a really weird, creepy watcher. Okay. And that's what most people are, because they don't want to show that they're interested. They don't even know that they're interested yet. I didn't know I was interested, and I was freaking like following them for 9 months. I'm like, oh, I don't know who these people are, but I won't stop following them. But for some reason, it didn't click in my brain that I was interested. And it took someone reaching out to me for me to actually be interested. It took someone planting that seed, because guess what, you guys, I did not sign up on the first message, but when someone messaged me saying that, when someone planted that seed, it was in my head. And then I realized, oh my gosh, they're making money from it. Like, it doesn't register, you guys. Like, it doesn't register. And if it does, sometimes people don't know that they can do it with you. So when you're posting, you're planting seeds. Okay. And when you're messaging, you're either harvesting seeds, like, because like they've been watching your posts and things, or you're planting new ones and they're going to start watching you. Okay. So that is so important to remember, that those 90 other messages, those are not for nothing. Those are not for nothing. I promise you that. I can't even tell you how many times I messaged someone like last summer, and here they are coming up to me like, you know, like this month or last month or whatever, like saying that they're interested. And I go look up and I messaged them like 6 months ago. I planted that seed and then I continued to harvest it by posting and, well, not following up really, but like posting and like posting on my Instagram and posting on my story. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, Zooms are not my thing, but you know, I'm just going with it. Let's see, what else? I don't even know. Another thing too is when I message someone and say, hey, are you going Ruby? Hey, are you going Emerald? Hey, are you going Diamond? Whatever it might be. If they say I'm trying, they ain't gonna go. Period. Point blank, they will not go. Because I'm trying is giving them an excuse to not do it. Because you can say, well, at least I tried, you know? Because you never said like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. And you're not really making a contract with yourself that you're going to do it. Every time I said, oh, I'm trying to go Emerald, like I actually don't think I've ever said I'm trying, because like I started personal development in the very beginning and I learned that word is dangerous and poisonous to my business and I stopped using it. But when I hear people say, oh, I'm trying to go Diamond, I'm trying to go Emerald, I'm trying to go Ruby, I'm like, you're not going to make it. You won't make it because you didn't make that decision that you have to do this. You didn't decide. Okay. So like when I decided that I was going double Diamond, there was so many times where I was like, I can't do this, but I made that commitment to myself. You guys see, I don't know if you can see it, but I have that poster of it says triple Diamond, $10,000 a month VIP. That is on my wall. And that has been what I've done every single time I have been going for a promotion, which is every month. I'm always going for a promotion. So if you guys don't have that, you're going Ruby by, oh my gosh, what is even the month? May 2019, May 30th, 2019. You're not going to do it because you're not speaking that in, like, you're not, like, your mind is going to understand it. Like, your mind is going to look at that every day and then it's just going to happen. Like, you're just going to grasp the fact that, oh my gosh, I can do this. I can go Ruby. You're going to, and you're going to cross off volume, like BV by BV by BV. Like, you're going to do it. So one thing that I don't like that you cannot say if you actually truly are serious about promoting is I'll try, because you're going to try. You're going to message maybe some, post a little, but you're not going to do whatever it takes to actually do it because you didn't make that promise to yourself. And that's so important, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you how important that is. Carrie knew, like, I was always serious about promoting because I was like, yeah, I'm going. It didn't even matter if I was 5,000 away. I'm going. Cool. 5,000 BV. Yep. Got it. Right. Got it in the bag. Another thing I do want to touch on for that though, is if you, like, at the end of the month, when you are about to reach your promotion, and you might fall short or, you know, something might happen or whatever it might be, don't stop. Do not stop. Don't be like, oh, I didn't go Ruby, I'm going to quit the whole business and just, you know, give up $2,000, $500. I don't even know. Like, you guys can make, like, I'm going to give up $1 million. Like, literally, that's what you can make. And I know, like, that a lot of people join for just a couple extra $100, but you guys, like, you have to start looking at the vision. And that's another, and I'm all over the place, I know that, but like, and that's another thing I want to talk about is creating a why that is going to make you motivated, that is going to inspire you, that is going to, I'm sweating, that's going to drive you when you don't feel like working, you know, like. And so this is something, this book is called I think it's, yeah, Rock Your Network Marketing Business, and it's literally just about network marketing, so it's like a perfect book for you guys. And this is something that changed my entire business. I journaled about it and I was like, holy cow, I have no choice. I have to stay because nothing is going to give me what this business can give me. So it says, if time and money were no issue, how would life look? Where would you live? What would you drive? What would you do with your time? Would you have any debt? In other words, what would a successful business do for your life, your family's life, and your lifestyle? And when I read this, because, okay, sorry. When I read this, I was like, I can have financial freedom with this business. I can have actual freedom. Doctors might have financial freedom. They might be making, I don't even know how much doctors make, honestly, but they might be making so-and-so however amount, but they're working like 80 hours a week, overnights. They never see their kids. They never see their friends. They don't have a social life. So you guys have to, another thing that you have to understand is in this business, you are never trading time for money. Because if you sit and tell me that you're working and you're not actually working, you're just scrolling, it's not like a clock in, clock out job. You're not going to get paid for doing absolutely nothing. You are paid for your efforts, and that's either going to make or break your business. Because if you guys are not putting in the effort that you need in order to promote, you won't promote, period. So I think that's super important too, is there is no set pay. It is all based on your efforts. And that's something that you guys really need to understand. Like, your paycheck reflects exactly the work that you did that month, the month before, the month before that, the month before that. So if you have a low paycheck, work harder next month, build more, post more, message more, sign more, follow up more, whatever it is you need to do, just do more of it. And another thing too that I wanted to let you guys know, just to show you how foolproof this business really can be, is my enroller stopped talking to me after a little while. Like, we didn't really talk, not really sure why. It just kind of, I never really had any help. So when I was feeling down and I was feeling discouraged, I went and looked up videos. I'll look up when you feel like quitting, literally, I would look up any videos that I could to help me get my mind back to where it needs to be. And another thing too is, I did not catch the vision of this business until I was on every Zoom. If you guys are not showing up, that is arrogant. That is arrogant, and you will not get as far as you want to get. I literally pinky promise you, you will not, because you will not be close to the fire of this business. You will not be close to hearing other people's stories, hearing the struggles that they went through that are the same exact struggles you're going to go through. But you're going to think, oh, poor me. This only happens to me. I'm going to quit because I'm just the only misfortune in this business. No, everybody goes through struggles, and you hear that on every single Zoom. And that motivates you to realize, well, she's making $20,000 a month. Maybe it's worth pushing through the fact that, someone quit, or someone didn't text me back, or someone said no to me. Maybe it's worth that. So getting on Zooms is so important. And I'm telling you, I give Zooms 80% of the credit when it comes to my success. 80%, because when I was feeling down and I heard there was a Zoom, I was on it. It did not matter. If I really truly could not go on it for whatever reason, I found the recording myself. I didn't ask anyone else for the recording. I found it myself. I went on YouTube and looked up the recording for myself. And when I was not enrolling people, or I was struggling to sign people up, I went on YouTube, how to sign loyal customers, how to sign distributors, how to grow your team, how to grow your network, how to message on Instagram, how to do this, how to do that. Everything is on freaking YouTube. You guys, that's why we have Zooms, because they help. They're not there just for show. You need to utilize them. And so and that's the thing, is everybody asks me for scripts, which is fine. I am happy to help, because, I'm happy that you guys are doing that. But something also is, if something isn't working for you, you have to find that solution for yourself also. You have to find that solution for yourself, because sometimes I might not be able to respond. You know what I mean? Just sometimes things happen. And so I wanted to show you guys what my notebook looked like in the very beginning when I joined, because literally I was on YouTube for hours. I'm going to let you guys know also, I was in 2 jobs. Okay. I worked at 6 a.m. at a golf course. And right after I worked at 6 a.m. at a golf course, I went straight to Buffalo Wild Wings to my waitressing job, and waitress till 11 p.m. I had no free time in my day. I woke up early, got my messages out. I stayed up late, responded to those messages. I messaged on the golf course. I actually signed up customers while I was driving a freaking golf cart. There is no excuse. If you say that you don't have time, you're lying. You're just making up an excuse as to why you're not being successful. So I just wanted to show you guys this. So this is literally this whole notebook is full, full of just and I don't know how to do this right, but you guys can see, these are all how to sign customers, how to sign distributors, all of this stuff. And I did this all because I wanted this for myself, and I can't get them all, but you guys kind of see the pictures. I copied all the scripts word for word because I wanted this. So if it's something about an upline quitting, or I think I'm both you guys' upline, so that won't be a problem. I ain't quitting. I'm going to the top. So if you're coming with me, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But if it's something, even if it's someone underneath you quitting or whatever it might be, just know that you can still do this business. If I'm not responding, just know the answer is out there. We have a sample post page. We have a post ideas page. We have a team page. The team page has literally every single training you could possibly need. So I'm trying to keep this a little short just because I didn't know how long it was going to go, but that, I don't know. I'm just like, those are just things that I need you guys to know now, because you're going to run into those things. You're going to want to message me and give me every excuse in the book. I don't have time. No one's responding to me. No one's like interacting on my posts. I can't get customers. I can't get distributors. Oh my gosh, what else is there? My team quit. My upline quit, even though I'm not quitting, like I said. Oh, if you guys come and tell me that your first check was small, like, now you know. My first check was $32. Now I make $5,000 a month. If I quit at that 32, that would really suck, okay? And I would still be at my 2 jobs. I had 2 jobs before this business, about to get a third, and now I have 0. This is my full-time income. So you guys, like, if you have a small first check, just know that it's going to get bigger as long as you keep working, okay? And like I said, this is about being paid for your efforts. So like I said, that's either going to make or break your business. You're either going to thrive in that because you're a hard worker and you'll do what it takes, and you'll take quitting off the table and you'll take excuses off the table, or you're going to let that break you and you're going to say, oh, well, I don't have time. I can't do this. I can't do that, whatever it might be. So that's up to you. Whether you want that to make or break your business, that is 100% up to you. And then, yeah, I mean, and another thing too, you guys, is opportunity posts. I'm just going to go over this really quick. Opportunity posts are so important. So important. And I'm going to say that till the day I die or the day I retire from this business or whatever. Like, so important. Opportunity posts have gotten me to Double Diamond, because if I did not post opportunity posts, people would not, like, if I messaged them, reaching out to them, people would not know what the hell I was talking about. And also, if I didn't shout out where I was going in this business and people like weren't, and people were following me, like when I said like I was going Ruby, I went Ruby. When I said I was going Emerald and earning a $5,000 bonus, I went Emerald and earned a $5,000 bonus. When I said I was going Diamond and earning a $10,000 bonus, I went Diamond and earned a $10,000 bonus. And people were following me the entire way to see if I was going to do it. So if you're going for a promotion, another thing that I think that would help you with the whole I'm trying instead of I'm absolutely going to do it, is shouting it out. Saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I'm going to go Ruby this month. I'm going to earn a $1,000 guarantee. I'm looking for people that want to do this with me. This income is going to help me with gas, groceries, paying rent. Like I'm so excited. I can't wait to do this. Like, who wants to do this with me? You guys, that is gold. A $1,000 guarantee. If you're going for a freaking $1,000 guarantee, if you're going for Ruby, if you're going for any promotion that offers you any money ever at all, which is every promotion through social media, you need to shout it out, because people are watching you. I promise you. If you posted one day and you don't post the next day, like whatever, but if you post that one day, the seed's planted in their head, okay? But if you stop posting after that, it's going to die. The seed is not going to harvest. So you have to keep posting. You guys have to understand that. I don't post for shits and giggles on my Instagram. I post because it works. I post because I want to help other people do this too. And so I think opportunity posts are so important. And if you guys need to know how to make them, either message me, my voice is cracked, message me, or go to the post ideas page, or go on YouTube like I have since the day I started, pretty much. Type in how to sign DTs. Guys, there's going to be like 1,068 videos that come up, and you just have to find the best way that works for you. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Do you guys have any questions or anything you want to add? Or if you do, just drop it in the chat and I can answer anything. We can just go for like 5 more minutes if you guys need. If not, then we can end it. It's totally up to you guys. But I hope this helped you guys. I hope that, because I know most of you guys are, actually all of you guys are pretty new. And I know that you guys are all going to go through something like that, something like those excuses, something like feeling like quitting. You guys, I was 1,000, oh gosh, what was I? The last 2 days in the month, I was like 3,500 or something away from Double Diamond, 3,500 BV away, 3,500 away. Okay. And I was like, okay, I need to do this. Like, I'm going to do this. And I worked for 48 hours straight. And I'm not saying that you have to be that hardcore, but like I did it because I was like, I'm going to go double diamond. I'm going to do this for myself. And you know what? I came up short. Okay. I was only 1,000 away from double diamond. Do you think that stopped me the next month? Clearly not, because then I went double diamond. So you guys can't let missing a promotion stop you. Don't change your goal, change your timeline. If you say that you're going Ruby May of 2019 and you do everything that you can, just so you know, all of that work that you're doing that month is paying off, because hello, residual income, those BV orders are going to fall through in the next month. So don't think that you're doing that all for nothing. You're not. You're never doing anything for nothing. You're never messaging for nothing. You're never posting for nothing. Even if you don't see results right away, it's never for nothing. There's always something that's going to happen with those. Okay? But the thing that isn't going to make anything happen with them is if you stop doing them. If you stop growing your network, if you stop posting, messaging, all of that. If you stop doing it, you won't get anywhere. Okay? So, that's all I needed to say. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And if not, then we can head off. So I'll give it like 30 seconds or so if you guys need to ask anything, and then we can go from there. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys a little bit with like mindset and all of that, because I know that I needed to hear this. Like when I got my first paycheck, I hated it. And you know, like, and my enroller had to talk to me, but you guys, that's more money than you had before. And that's going to multiply if you keep working. That is going to multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply beyond your belief if you don't quit. You guys have no idea what's behind those doors of those promotions and what's behind the doors of actually committing and persisting and failing forward. That's another thing too, is when I didn't go double diamond and I was 1,000 BV away, I failed. But I failed forward. I learned from it. I was like, okay, this is what I did this month. I'm going to do this next month. I procrastinated a lot that last month. Okay. And I knew next time, okay, well, now I know not to procrastinate. And I also had a bigger why the next time around. I got like the money wasn't driving me enough. I had to have a reason why I wanted that money. And I ended up being able to donate to an awesome cause. And that ended up being my why. So sometimes it's just not your time. Like God is going to give you that promotion when it's your time. So, yeah, I think I'm just ranting, but hopefully this helped you guys. And if you guys don't have any questions, we can hop off. And, oh, wait, hold on. How do you find your motivation if you find a slow spot? So honestly, all I do is I look at Zooms. I literally, like, I'll look at, I'll give you some names. Cheyenne Knox is huge. Jade Hooper, Carrie Young. And then I also just look up YouTube videos. There's one video that I watch almost every single day. It's called, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called, but I literally type in motivational dream video and it's like 6 minutes long. And it covers everything that happens when someone's trying to accomplish their dreams. People are going to quit on you. It talks about how not everyone is going to come with, like, it talks about all of the things that like prepare you for what's going to happen. And that's been huge for me. But honestly, like, just staying close to the fire. Like I said, like I'm giving Zooms like 80% of my success. 80%. The 20% was me actually working. The 80% was Zoom. Actually, well, no, you know, you got to work a lot, but 80% was Zooms because, and that's another thing, is getting to events. If we have a green carpet event, which is coming up, you guys, so like get your tickets because you don't want to miss events. Conference is insane. And if you miss it, you're missing out on so much passion. You're missing out on seeing the stories of people, meeting the people that are VIP, that have overcome these struggles, that have done all of these things that you want to do. And yeah, I mean, honestly, like Zooms, like if I'm like feeling unmotivated, actually I'm never really like trying to motivate myself, but if actually, yeah, like I'd say like I have to just inspire myself. I have to find someone else's story. Like watching the Dark Horse series too is like super crucial, you guys. I sent that in the group chat, and if you guys haven't watched it, you're missing out on a lot of inspiration. You're missing out on like a boatload. So, and that's another thing too, is when I was going double diamond, there's a girl from the Dark Horse series, and she went double diamond hooked up to tubes with like, I think her liver was failing. I'm like, well, you know, if she can go double diamond hooked up to tubes, I can go double diamond when like during finals. You know, like it doesn't seem like a big deal. And it's because it's not, because anything is possible in this business. You just have to take out the freaking excuses. That's it. And that's another thing too, is when you're I'm trying to think of how to say this. When you're coming up with excuses for yourself, don't message me. Don't message me and say, oh, this is happening and my team isn't working, blah, blah, blah. Don't message me and say that, because you have to come up with a solution. What's your solution for that? My team is working. Find new people. I'm not getting enough customers. Message more people. You know, like I'm trying to think like what else. But I mean, yeah, like just like literally like finding a solution for anything that you're struggling with. If it's genuinely just like your mindset, go grow your mind. Go watch an Audible. A good person to listen to is John Maxwell. He's super awesome with leadership. Tips to growing your network, I'll talk about that in 1 second. But he's super awesome with, I'm sweating. He's super awesome with leadership, tips for leadership, because if you have a person underneath you, you're a leader, whether you want to believe it or not. And that's a super important role that you need to take on, because if you're not a good leader, your team isn't going to go with you. Your team isn't going to know where they're going to go. Your team won't know anything. So like being a good leader is so huge, you guys. And being a leader means growing your mind. And I have so many books on my shelf right now that I can probably let you guys know, but I know a really good one is John Maxwell, How Successful People Lead. That one's an awesome one. And then a really basic like book that I think you guys should read is Rock Your Network Marketing Business, because it's just basically about this business. But yeah, like I said, Zooms, events, maybe even having like a sideline person that like you talk to every day, or someone, you know, that's able to like help you and hold you accountable, things like that. But yeah. And then tips to growing your network. I personally, I go down, I'll kind of show you what I do. But I go down my timeline, because these are people that are active right now. And then I go to their likes, even if they posted it like 6 minutes ago, I'm like, well, they're active, you know? So I just go to their likes and I follow these people. I usually don't follow guys because there's no point. So I just follow girls. And if you want to like look at their profiles beforehand, you can. That's totally up to you though. But if you I mean, honestly, these products and this business is for anyone, you know, but there's some people that you are going to think are going to rock this business. And so those are important people to take into account when you're following people. Like if they have a good profile picture and like if they have a good Instagram, like, you know, reach out to them, message them and say, hey, you're on social media posting all this stuff. Would you like to get paid for it? Because that's what we do. We get paid to post on social media and talk to people about these amazing products. And it is literally the dopest job ever. And it doesn't get better than this. It really doesn't. There's no cap to your pay. You have the most freedom you could possibly have. There's no clock in, no clock out. The environment of this business is so incredible. The vision that you're going to get from this is amazing. And there's nothing like this business. So anyways, enough ranting about the business, because wow, I like to do that a lot. But yeah, so that's what I would do, is just go down, look at the people on your timeline, because you'll have like mutual people. And then I just go to their likers, because they're all active on social media. And if they're following a good Instagram person, like if someone's like posting good pictures and they're liking it, they might want to follow you and like your pictures too, you know? So that's what I would do. And another thing too is if you are working Instagram, and I'll explain social or not social media. I get so distracted by the chat, but I know you're very eager for questions. So what was I going to say? But on Facebook, host a post. If you're trying to grow your network on Facebook, I don't really add random people anymore, because I just feel like it doesn't work as well. So host a post, because you're tapping into their network and you're adding their friends as friends. And so that's a good way to get customers, get potential distributors. If someone posts something and has a ton of interaction and comments, message them, be like, hey, you have like 10 comments on this. You have 10 potential customers. Would you want to do this business with me? Like, would you want to make money doing this? This is literally what I do. And that's it. And then that's also going to grow your network, because you're adding them as friends. Because if you don't, then you're going to get blocked on Facebook. So don't do that part, but add them as a friend. And if they're interested also from like the host to post, that means that they're interested in what you have to offer. And so if they don't buy right away, they're going to keep watching you and they're going to keep seeing you post, because you're going to be consistent and you're not going to quit. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on a lot of people, and they're going to go to someone else. It's true. It's happened to me. I stopped following up with someone, and they ordered the coffee from someone else. And then one more question. When you get a minute, to be commission qualified, is it new 150 BV per month, or does last month's apply too? Yeah, so last month's apply. So basically, if they have an order that is going to run, and it has to run all the way through, their credit card can't decline. But if they have an order that, like, let's just say they ordered in, what was last month? April. And if they have an order running this month in May, then that counts towards your BV for the 150 BV. But something that ensures that you're going to be commission qualified is running your 80 BV auto ship. And I've done that since month 1 of my business, and my business has exploded since, because I've been a product of the product. I've had products that people can sample on hand. And also you're guaranteed a paycheck, because if someone returns something from, something that they ordered, that's BV that you're missing out on. So it's really like a dangerous game to play. So honestly, setting up your 80 BV auto ship is what I always recommend. And if you can't afford it, then, I always tell people, on your second month, set up your 80 BV auto ship, because if you aren't, and someone said this, I think it was Amber Parker that said it. She said, if you aren't investing $100, because that's about what an 80 BV auto ship is, if you aren't investing $100 into your business, you're telling yourself you're not going to make $100. And that's a crap mindset to have, because if you're trying to go Ruby and make $500 a month, you're clearly going to make more than $100. But if you don't believe it, and if you don't invest that $100, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like how to say it, but like, if you don't invest that $100, then you're basically telling yourself, oh, I'm not going to make Ruby. Oh, I'm not going to earn more than $100. Guys, investing $100 a month for a business is a privilege. Like, it takes thousands at other places. Okay, so that is a privilege, and take advantage of it. I've run my 80 BV auto ship every single month. The second month I joined, and then on, I've run my 80 BV auto ship, and I've had amazing results with the hair, skin, nails, the keto coffee, the greens. I don't even know what else I've gotten. The collagen, the Lord have mercy, keto energy. What else do I usually get? Chocolate greens, all of that. I get everything, you guys. Like, I try everything. Oh, all the skincare. The skincare, you guys, if you have not tried the skincare, it's amazing. I'm obsessed with it. Cleanser, toner, all that, you name it. It's really good. So you want to be a product of the product, for sure. Yeah, so, I mean, if you want to be guaranteed a paycheck, run your 80 BV auto ship. That's always what I suggest. That's what I've done since the very beginning, and that's going to guarantee you a paycheck. But yeah, if you guys don't have any other questions, then I will let you guys go. I know it's Friday, so you guys probably have other things to do too. But thank you for coming on. I hope this helped you guys. And if you have any other questions after, you guys all have my number, so you can just message me, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. I'm so awkward at ending these, but bye.